Hey there, sports fans. We are live at Britain's Strongest Man 2025.
Hey guys, we are in Sheffield for Britain's Strongest Man, first Giants Live of the year, always an exciting one. Already seen some of the athletes downstairs. We saw Luke Richardson looking massive.
Luke does look big, but you know who looks bigger? Gav.
Yeah, Gav looks really friggin' big and sounds confident as well.
You know what? No, this is all very interesting, but more interesting is how big our room is.
We have a big room.
Yeah, we do. Hold on. So here's a big man and little sort of hallway. There's a bed. There's another bed. And then there's all this space for activities.
Extra space for activities?
Yeah, just no furniture.
What kind of activities shall we get up to?
I don't know. We could get a tennis table in here, couldn't we?
Tennis table?
Yeah, table tennis.
A table tennis table. Not a tennis table.
Not a tennis table. You know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. You're a bit tired today, aren't you?
I'm not myself, Lazo.
Snickers.
I do. I need something. Sort me out.
Yeah, we are here for Britain's Strongest Man, not for the size of the room.
Oh.
A couple of names missing, unfortunately. Obviously, Tom Stockman is missing. Graham Hicks has pulled out. Kane Francis missing also, who won England's Strongest Man last year. But we still have some amazing athletes. Luke Stockman is back. Luke Richardson is back. Shane Flowers, Gav Bilton. A whole host of up-and-coming
Adam Bishop from injury.
Bishop since tearing his Achilles at Worlds last year. And Adam is the only actual former champion competing as well. He's normally very, very good at Britain's Strongest Man. It's just going to be interesting to see how his recovery has gone since World's Strongest Man. He's always good when it comes to Britain. So it's going to be an exciting show. We're going to go around, get some behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm sure Liz will get some interviews with some of the athletes. And we're going to have a lot of fun.
I'm with Kane, a very skinny Kane Francis, fresh off of the surgeon's table.
Rub salt in the wound, I
I'm sorry,
Kick
Kane.
a man when he's down, God.
No, how are you feeling though? Like, you're walking around, you're looking good.
Yeah, no, the leg's healing up really well. I had my consultation on Monday and the surgeon said that recovery so far has been excellent. So
awesome.
We're further ahead than we're expecting. I can start doing some rehab stuff in the next week or so.
Oh wow, amazing.
Yeah, thumbs up so far.
But you were just saying that you've written the year off, haven't you, in terms of competition? Probably the whole year.
Yeah, pretty much. I've decided that it's not really worth pushing it. It's going to be 4 months till I'm back training properly.
Yeah.
England's is July, and 3 months ain't going to be long enough for me to get back to where I need to be. Like 4 months' time is going to be doing the movements again, not lifting heavy weights.
Yeah.
So it's a long recovery, and I'm in no rush. No. I've got a bit of age on my side.
Yeah.
So I think I don't want to come back to a show and half-ask it. I'd like to come back and sort of pick up where I left off. So I think if I just write the year off, see how I feel towards the end, maybe there might be something I could do to blow a few cobwebs off. But failing that, I'll just come back to Britain's next year.
Yeah. So you're here, Team Flowers, then this weekend?
Yeah.
Reluctantly.
Yeah, no, it's not just Shane. I'm here to see everyone. I'd like to see the new guys compete and stuff. And I love Strongman, so I just want to be here. But obviously, Shane's my mate, so hopefully he does well.
Do you reckon he's going to get on that podium? This would be his first time if he makes on the podium, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think looking at his training, the way things gone, if he can pull it together and not make any mistakes, I think he can pop onto the podium.
First programme of the year?
Nice programme, and look at this. Can you guess the babies?
I know that one. I know all of them. That's Shane. That is obviously Graham Hicks. That is Kane. That's Kane. I only know because Lindsay told me, but bottom left is Andrew Flynn, and bottom right is Paddy. Yeah. Cute.
Who'd have thought I used to be cute?
Who'd have thought you had that much hair?
I know.
Ever. Poor thing.
Have we got a picture in here somewhere?
Are you in there? Is there a larger team photo?
There is a team photo, yeah, somewhere.
The Giants Live crew. Hey. There I am. Can you see me? That's me. How sad.
What a coincidence that we happen to be here.
We're back at Britain's Strongest Man, doing the commentary for official Strongman. Terry will be joining us as well.
Yes, big Terry. Love that.
It's going to be fun to be back together.
I know, I'm excited. I actually love this one. This is one of my favourites because it's all the British boys. And everyone's just so nice, and I love this hotel, I love the vibe, and it's always the first one of the year. So
I think the fact that it's the first one of the year is always cool.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes once you're into the season, you kind of know what's happening. People get tired and things don't change too much. But that first comp, they've had that prep time. Athletes can make progress, and I think there's a lot of interesting questions about how athletes will do this weekend. Who do you think is going to be like? What stories can you see sort of playing out?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't like this question.
I put her under pressure here.
Do you know what? I think that
She's like so nice about everyone, whereas you get me that it's like
brutal,
quite harsh and brutal.
No, but I think
ease things in.
I don't know. I think because it's the first one of the year, I think it's always a really hard competition because everyone's had a little bit of a rest, they've had a bit of a break, and they're eager to get back. So I'm not going to say any. I just think it's going to be. I think there's going to be some dark horses in there as well because we've got some new faces. So I'm so excited.
I enjoy seeing the new people come through as well. I think it's good to have that kind of. We have a much more of a solid qualifying system now. We're not just inviting the big names back, which is good to see.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love
there's been
that.
a lot of good stuff going online actually about why hasn't such and such been invited, but the fact that they have England's now, they go through that route. They've got the qualifiers in Scotland, Wales, Ireland. Yeah, it's good to see.
I think that's fair though, because they're putting in all the work. They deserve to move up and get their chance as well. So I've got some new faces, but then obviously I love Luke Richardson. I just think I love watching him compete. So I'm so excited for him. He's so good. He's so good, but it was so good to see him last year come back after all those injuries, and you know, I feel like he took it easy last year coming back from those injuries. So I'm like, well, we're going to see this year. Like, it's going to be mad. I'm so excited.
I think. Do you think some of it was just build that confidence?
I think so, yeah. I think he was you could see he had more reps in him on a lot of stuff, but you've got to be sensible, like let your body do its thing. So I'm like, I wonder if he's like at that stage now where he feels like he can just go that extra bit.
I think he's the favourite.
Yeah,
I really
do. Definitely.
I just cannot see an event that he doesn't place well in.
I agree.
Whereas everyone else, I think, maybe has one event that might cost them points. Like Bish, we don't know what kind of shape he's in after coming back from injury.
Yeah.
Luke tends to struggle a little bit more on deadlifting. Like Paddy Haynes is looking awesome in training, but his pressing's a little bit weaker. So I think it's going to be interesting. I think for me, Luke is the favourite, and then any one of 5 or 6 could end up on that podium.
I think as well, a lot of the guys now are focusing on their fitness levels as well. So I think that's going to be a game changer as well, because if you can recover quicker between events in a show like Giants Live, that can change everything.
Where are you in here? Where are you not in here?
I'm in there somewhere, because...
Yeah. Where's Sean? I'll find him in here. There he is. There he is.
We found him. It's a staunch looking headshot there.
It's a good focused. Right guys, we're with Ireland's strongest man, Sean Gillan. Second time at Britain's Strongest Man?
Yes, second time, yeah.
How are you feeling, buddy?
Good, yeah. Training went well. Everything kind of finished up exactly where we wanted, so I'm excited. I've brought a different package this year. I'm like 10 kilos lighter than I was last year. I'm fatter, stronger, yeah. Feeling really good, yeah.
Good stuff. I know Ireland's was close. We were just talking about it off camera. It's much lighter than this competition. You like a heavy competition?
I do. I prefer it to be heavy. Look, the static stuff is definitely a strong point for me, but look, the moving, I do like a good sandbag medley. You know, we had it at Ireland's, and that was
I remember watching you a few times, being surprised at actually how quick you were. Because, like, I say it with affection, but you don't look like the fastest guy. But you actually surprised me on some of the moving events. And I know your deadlifting and your log lifting are like where you thrive.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you can challenge the likes of Luke Stoltman and Luke Richardson on the log or something like that?
Look, I'm feeling particularly good this year. Everything finished the way I want. Like, honestly, I really don't see a reason why I couldn't put myself on the podium if I have a good run tomorrow. Yeah.
So that's the goal, podium.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want that world's strongest man spot for Ireland. That's what I want.
Man. That's awesome. I mean, we don't get to see you that often because I know you live over in Australia.
Yeah.
So having to travel back and forth a fair bit.
Yeah, it's a lot of travel.
A long trip.
A lot of travel. 24 hours in a plane, sitting in economy. Not fun.
Do you have some good people to train with back home?
Yeah, I do. Look, I train with the current Australia's strongest man. He trains at the same gym I train now, Jordan Osborne.
Jordan?
Yeah. So like, we've got a good crew around. Pretty good environment. Yeah, it's a good
Nice.
setup.
Well, best of luck this weekend, man. I know like, last year was not bad. This year, coming to get on that podium, get to
feeling
Worlds.
good. Yeah. Last year was for the experience. This year we're here to prove a point.
And look who I'm joined with now. Andy Black is back.
Back is black.
Yeah, this was your last competition, well, your last Giants Live anyway, 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Andy? What have you been up to?
I am excited, yeah. So I've still been training, done Scotland's Strongest Man this year, came second, unfortunately. Pretty shit show. So hopefully come here today and prove myself as still an okay strongman. Yeah.
Took a little bit of time away. How's the body feeling? Like,
Feels good, yeah.
Come back easily?
Yeah, it came back. So I took maybe 6 months off training in total, and then I kind of built up slow. I've done a few kind of comps abroad just to kind of get my feet back in. Then I've done Scotland's Strongest Man. So yeah, I feel confident that I should still be kind of out there tomorrow and put in a good showing.
Be competitive at least.
Very competitive, I hope.
Do you like the events? There's a lot of moving, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm an okay mover for my size. You know, I kept up with Bish last time on the loading, so I think the steeplechase will be good for me. It's quite heavy, so beast into that, and then after that, it's great events. You know, deadlift's always good for me. Farmers, duck walk, solid event. Logs a bit heavier this year.
Yeah.
I might get a wee token lift on that, and then a good showing of the stones. So I still like to be kind of run about mid-table. I'd be happy with, you know.
And hopefully on to bigger things this year. Oh, we're being ding-ding-ding.
Oh, we've been ding-dong-donged by Master Bryce.
Rules.
Liz tells me I'm too presenty, so we're just going to have a chat about it, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you the rules. No, it's all quite simple, isn't it? So the sandbag steeplechase, they've added an extra sandbag.
Which is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think it's going to make it, like, having that extra pick. It is a shorter course, though, isn't it?
Well, technically, yes, but it's longer distance they're going to end up doing, because normally it would be 20 metres each run.
Yeah, no, it's
This time it's 15, so normally it would end up being 40 metres. This time it's going to be 45.
And they've got the extra pick
and the extra pick up and load is going to be tough. I'm glad I'm just watching.
350 kilo sandbags. What's really cool is it's a 3-man race, so 3 lanes. I like a race.
Race is always good, and the interesting one with this is if you do badly, you can have very little rest going into the deadlift.
It's going to suck.
And I think I was actually talking, you've probably seen the video, we were talking to Sean.
Yeah.
And he said when he competed at Britain's last year, that was the thing that he really struggled with, was the pace of the show. And we say this at every Giants Live, but if you've never been to a Giants Live before, the pace gets a lot of people because it's just non-stop. Once they get started, it's just back to back.
Yeah. So the deadlift, they have lowered the weights because initially it was going to be up to 400 kilos. It's now 300 to 380. 5 lifts. They are allowed to drop the bar because it's a race.
Yeah,
and,
normal kind of rule.
Not allowed.
They've got to make sure that the bar doesn't come lower than the knuckles, or like these knuckles.
Yeah, your knuckles shouldn't be opening there, should
and the
it?
thumb has to remain touching.
Yeah, and they're not allowed figure of eights. It
No
has to
figure
be,
of eights, yeah.
standard
But
straps.
Pretty loose rules in terms of, because it's a race. They just wanna see
Got to wait for the
people
down
finish
signal.
that, but yeah, they've got must wait for the down signal from the referee.
Yeah. What's the third
and that
event?
was 75 seconds as well.
Yeah.
Third event is the duck walk into Farmer's Walk.
That's a 200 kilo duck walk into the 150 per hand, is it, Farmers?
Yeah, 150 per hand. 75 seconds again. Farmers, just the front end needs to cross. Then we have the 160 kilo log for reps in 60 seconds. This is a bit heavier than they've done before.
Yeah, it is a bit heavier, especially for Brits.
What do you reckon is going to take the win on this?
I think 5, maybe 6.
I think 6 is doable.
Yeah.
I think we could.
Yeah,
do 6.
10 seconds per rep for someone who's really solid and fluid.
10 seconds, yeah.
10 seconds per rep.
Yeah.
Don't fight me.
I
said it right.
Okay.
I said it right. For once, I said it right. So maybe question it.
I think it'll be hard to do more. Maybe 7's possible.
Maybe.
someone's
You'd have to be going pretty bloody quick, though.
Yeah, and be
The
pretty
clean
bloody
and the
strong.
Yeah.
And then finishing
Fitness.
with the Atlas Stones.
Heavy set.
120. I think it's just standard now. That seems to be the heavy setters in every comp.
Well, they got new stones last
They
year, didn't
did.
they? And since then, we've not seen the lighter set, which ended on 180.
120 kilos all the way up to 200. No Tom Stoltman here, which makes the stones exciting.
Some really good stone lifters here as well. Shane, Luke, Andy. Who else?
Yeah, loads. Paddy, he's really good at stones. I saw him doing like massive stones earlier this year.
Paddy's massive stones.
He lifted like 250, something like that.
Yeah.
240.
Can he do it in a run though?
Well, he can, but it's only 200 obviously. But I just think there's a lot that could be close in terms of times. Going to be, who's in good position.
Yeah. I should have filmed Paddy earlier. His moustache has taken on a life of its own. It's so thick. It's like out here. So 3D.
He's gone through puberty.
It's almost 4D.
He's kind of like become a man.
Nice. It looks like a 15-year-old with a stick-on moustache though, doesn't it? He does.
Well, it says that the record is 17.54 seconds held by Hafthor Bjornsson from 2017.
I don't see that being broken tomorrow.
No, I can't see any of these guys beating that, but I can see some close times.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's it. All 5 events. Athletes are fueled up, just going to chill out, ready for all the action to start tomorrow.
Yeah, we need to go to bed. I'm so tired.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Haven't you got to edit this?
Oh yeah, shit. All right, let's log off then. Bye.